Live.
2 minutes early, and we are going live.
We're good. We're live. Hi, guys. Welcome to Tuesday night's Lunar Eclipse Global Mass Meditation. We're going to get started in just a minute here with the main meditation. Going to wait a minute for everyone to come on.
And we always have just a little bit of technical difficulties with connecting all the channels because we do stream to multiple YouTube channels. So we're just going to make sure that we have the music going, that everybody's able to find us tonight, that everybody's connected. And just a heads up, we do talk for a few minutes before the meditation. So we'll probably start in 5 or 10 minutes. And we just like to talk about the energies, talk about what's going on, just get a feel for how everybody's doing. So as many of you know, we did have a total lunar eclipse this morning. So it was like 3 o'clock in the morning at our time. And yeah, just leading up to, this big energy event. How has everybody been feeling? Because I know that I've got empathic.
It's from Penticton.
Oh, nice.
We're in Caledon, yeah.
Nice. Yeah. We're new to the Penticton area.
Sorry, pretty cool.
No, I was just saying that as an empath, I've felt a lot of those turbulent and chaotic energies leading up to this week. And, just feeling that energy of the collective, feeling what's happening in Brazil, what's happening in Iran. And not to mention, today is also a big election day across the States, across Canada. Sorry, I should say selection day.
We're not going to talk about that. It's a heavily
We're not
sensitive
going to
topic.
talk about that. But yeah, there's a lot happening right kind of in the peak of these energies. Maybe we're a little bit on the other side of it. But no, how's everyone else feeling?
Amazing. Yeah, it's a powerful time. And you may experience different things at this time, whether you believe in the lunar energies or not. They do seem to affect a lot of people. So we give compassion and empathy to those affected by this time. It does seem to be a thing. However those energies come in galactically or whether they're sort of sent forth intentionally, we have to deal with them. So many of you may be experiencing heightened ascension symptoms.
I know you're exhausted.
Yeah, fatigue. You may be experiencing vivid dreams, all kinds of different symptoms as we move through the densities. And again, it's just another level of being prepared for the next level of your ascension. And whatever that may look like for you will be what it is for you. Whatever we shared tonight, those of you who are new to today's meditation, this is a family of light meditation. So we follow teachings of the ancients, teachings of the Pleiadians, Archangel Michael, lots of different avenues of teachings. Our truth doesn't have to be your truth. In fact, we encourage it not to be. And if you find things here tonight that resonate with you, great, pay attention to that. And if not, just leave them where they are. They don't have to connect with you. All the things that we say don't have to resonate with you. So just bear that in mind when we go into today's meditation, which we're going to start in a little under 5 minutes here.
Absolutely. We don't have to feel the same way about God. We don't have to feel the same way about the shape of our planet, whether it's a flat earth or round earth. We can all look past that duality. We come together in this space where we are the family of light. We are just simply souls and connecting with one another for the greater good and to move forward into ascension. So we talked about the family of light. I know things have been coming up in my own family, and we've been going through some stuff and some patterns because obviously they're the people closest to me. So I've been feeling that there's this, with these chaotic energies of the eclipse, it's like that final purge. Everything is coming up to the surface, everything that we haven't wanted to look at and maybe we're just kind of pushing to the side. It seems like people are looking outside of themselves, like reaching out now more, wanting support or even wanting to blame or shame other people for their problems, wanting other people to fix their problems instead of, doing what we're supposed to do, and really turning within, and just coming to the root and doing our own healing and all of that sort of thing. So, everybody's just going through their own stuff. So maybe if you are reaching out to somebody, they do care about you. They do support you. They just don't have, time to give extra energy because they are working on their own self. And it seems like everybody's going through their own stuff, because that's exactly why the eclipse is here, to just push us out of our comfort zone and bring us to this point of awareness. So, this is the choice point here and now, really. Just the choice point that you're willing to do the work, that you're willing to do the healing. Yeah.
So, absolutely. So who remembered their candle and their apple tonight?
Oh.
Well, I got a bit of an announcement on that. We're actually, given the galactic cycle, given the astrological significance of today with the lunar eclipse, we're actually going to work with Serapis Bey energies next week. It's going to be a very powerful meditation activation, which will help you take your manifestation game to the next level. So tune in for that. But this week is really all about the lunar eclipse, and we decided to make it all about that.
This is going to be a teaching that David kind of goes into next week with using the imagination. So next week, next Tuesday, tune in, bring an apple and a candle, and we'll be using that next week.
So thank you for bringing them. Those that did, a gold candle, you will be needing them.
Those that got the message, yes.
At later meditation. But let's jump in, guys. We'll do a 60-second countdown for tonight's meditation. Again, those of you who are not familiar with our format, I will begin with an activation. I call in the masters that we are working with. I call in the archangels of the four directions for protection and for amplification of the light. And if I don't mention any masters or guides that you're working with, bring them into all of the light of welcome. And we just obviously have a selection that we work with. But if there's anything not mentioned that you want to bring that in to assist you in this meditation, and get yourself situated in a quiet space where you're not going to be interrupted for about 30 minutes to an hour. I'm going to layer in some music now. So if you have headphones, pop those in, and we're going to integrate some of these sounds as we do this meditation. Hopefully you guys can hear that. I'm pretty sure that you can. And if you tune in later for this meditation, don't worry, it will be up on Above and Beyond Duality for about 3 or 4 days, and then on Sunflower Life's platform ongoing. So more on that after the meditation.
Did we get all the channels on tonight?
Yeah, everything's good.
All right, amazing.
So let's get started, guys. Let's get cracking.
Yes, so if you're here with us tonight, we know that you've chosen to heal, to take a deeper look at yourself, and that we're all here to transform and transmute these old patterns and behaviors, just moving toward the highest version of ourselves.
So I want to invite you all now just to close your eyes in your own time. And let's take 2 or 3 deep breaths together. And as you pay attention to the breath, you notice it slows down automatically. And let us get centered using the breath now as we begin tonight's global mass meditation together as the family of light, coming together to bring the light, to assist in this great collective ascension. Let us settle into a feeling of gratitude and lightness of being, but a purposeful intent at the same time. You can make tonight's intention whichever you choose to make it. We will choose to make the intention to bring the love light energies forth in full force and full purity, to bring the soul self front and center now. No more playing around. It's time to rise to the highest vibration. time to take this earth to the next level while we were here, by healing ourselves and coming together to heal the collective. This is not our first dance. You and I, you and us, we have done this many times, across many lifetimes. We are the Soul Group, the Ground Crew, the Earth Alliance, whatever you choose to identify with. We will begin tonight with Alice Bailey's Soul Invocation to connect the higher self to the physical body. I am the soul. I am the light divine. I am love. I am will. I am divine design. I call upon the pillar of the pure white light, the Christed white light. Descend upon us, form all around us. Move through us, the family of light, together now. I ask for the presence of the I am that I am. Merge and join with us now, for the highest good of all, to bring the divine light. This time we call upon the archangels of the four directions to join us. Hold the space for us, protect us tonight. Form a grid of light to amplify our energies. Beginning in the east, we invite Archangel Raphael, the Archangel of Air, whose light is the green fire. Bring in that green fire energy now. And from the south, Archangel Michael, please join us, the Archangel of Fire, whose light is the blue flame. Breathe in that blue flame energy. And from the west, we invite Archangel Gabriel to join us, the Archangel of Water, whose fire is diamond white fire. We invite Gabriel's energies in now. And finally from the north, Archangel Uriel, the Archangel of Earth, who brings the red flame fire energies. Uriel, join us, the family of light, tonight. Four archangels, the four directions. And inside the four directions, encircling us, for the purpose of amplifying the light, amplifying the love. Bringing our Father, Mother, God into connection with us. We ask for the presence of Jesus the Christ, Saint Germain, the loved one, Zoroaster, the king, Zarathustra, the magi, Lao Tzu, the old sage, the Buddha, Babaji, the Eternal One, Lahiri Mahasaya, the Smiling Guru, Sri Yukteswar, the Teacher, Paramahansa Yogananda, the Gift, El Moria, the Lord of the First Ray, Kuthumi, the Great Guiding Light, Dwalkul, the master teacher, Paul the Venetian, Serapis Bey, the Lord of Ascension, Hilarion, the bringer of joy, the English master, Douglas Baker, the keeper of this ashram, Krishna, the avatar, Kuan Yin, the incandescent one, Aina, the ninth dimensional guide, Muhammad, the prophet, and Joshua, who walked with God. The masters in us, Yahweh in us, saviors in us. Take a deep breath in through the nose and hold. Activate the pineal. Activate. And release. Another deep breath in when ready and hold. Lighting up the cave. And release. Another deep breath in and hold. And release. As we drift deeper and move to the second stage of tonight's meditation,
we begin to move into our own personal pyramid of light now. As we imagine all 4 points around us, one in front, one behind, one to the left, and one to the right. And those 4 points are all being connected with 4 beautiful, gigantic crystalline beams forming the base of the pyramid all around you. Imagine giant crystalline structures now growing upward from the 4 points and connecting in the center above you, establishing the full pyramid shape. And lastly, a massive crystal coming down from the tip of the center of the pyramid above you, like a chandelier pointing down at you. You are in your personal pyramid of light, where no thing that is not of the light can penetrate the walls. This is your place of protection and healing. Now let's move deeper into the quantum, breathing deeply as everything of form around you begins to dissipate and dissolve, moving into a place of no time and no space. Here you have no name, no body, no gender, no occupation, no duties. No thing exists here except pure consciousness. The awareness that you exist as a soul, as an observer, and that you have the ability to shift energy with your thoughts alone. Here in the quantum, every infinite possibility and outcome already exists. And you have the ability to tap into these energies and attract these experiences towards you. Remember that your own consciousness has its own unique energy signature that you are forever broadcasting out into the quantum field. The thoughts you have and the intention behind those thoughts is the electric signal you are sending out, letting the unified field know what it is you desire. And the feelings you feel are the magnetic signal you are sending out, attracting that vibrational match and experience towards you. You can change this signal at any moment. You can change what you are broadcasting in an instant simply by choosing to change your thoughts and by changing how you feel. When you think and believe that you are alone and not supported, you might feel sad or angry. These are low vibrational thoughts and feelings, and you are now broadcasting the signal that you want to attract more of these experiences, and so you will. By that notion, in order to attract the abundance, the perfect health, the fulfilling relationships, we need to think and believe we are worthy of having these miraculous experiences. We know we deserve abundance and that we can heal any dis-ease in our life. We first must believe and know this to be true. And then we must feel the high vibrational feelings associated with these outcomes, the gratitude, the joy, the happiness. And this is how we broadcast a new signal, by consciously choosing to love and to feel love in every single moment, over and over again, until this becomes the new habit. Beloved ones, you are love and nothing else. You are the joy of God. Anything else that you believe is your identity and is simply not true. It is your heart that knows the truth, not the mind. As you remember that you are love, everything else begins to make sense. There is nothing else you must do except be the call to embrace all life and joyously love it completely. You are the existence of the pulsing heart of God, and no matter what the mind sees as your outer form, your inner truth is unchanging. And because all life in this world is a reflection, that what you see is the heart of love shining back at you. You can be the point of focus that is called forth by all the needs of love. And you can be this heart of wholeness in the midst of everything. And you are always this limitless awareness of being the heart of God and truly nothing else. You are ready, dear ones, to make the leap. You are ready for the big shift, and you can now recognize that you have only ever been love all along. There is only the need to remember the truth. You are standing on the threshold at the end of time. Because time cannot exist when you don't believe in a future. When you know that you are here now and everything is happening now, simultaneously and all at once. Therefore, even your paradigm on life is changing. From seeing the need to help the world to living the truth of the wholeness of love. And when you unfold into this, when you feel it is your truth, and when you celebrate the gift of life as the conscious delivery of the wonders of love, then that which you see as the world is different. And what you experience as yourself is unlimited. And between this moment of your current reception and this moment of experiencing yourself as the heart of love, there is only one conscious breath, one deep and holy surrender, one powerful yes to life, and the opening to what is real, that this love may be fully present in the world as you. Yes, you can serve this love in the identity as being human, but you can serve it again more fully by remembering that you are seeing yourself, seeing this wholeness of love whenever you look at another. This is not something you can do through the ego mind. You can only give yourself over completely. Let love take you and totally live you. Surrender again and again until this surrender takes root and you drop the separation, becoming the awareness of God, celebrating itself as everything. Become the central awareness of love and nothing else. This love is your outreach and meeting place with others. Thus, your heart can simply observe the great good of love unfolding in the matrix of the divine that is present in all things. Even when the mind sees something limited, your heart knows and remembers the truth. In this interim, while you are dropping the dreams of the ego, it can be interesting because your heart sees that you exist in the most abundant universe that is pouring abundance into you, filling up this heart that you know is yours, full to totally overflowing, while at the very same time, you still see the human, the identity that you've worked with, known, and loved, struggling to believe that it is enough. These two cannot be reconciled. One must become the other. The separated self surrenders at last, emerging as a new focus, as the ability to respond to the call of love, to appear as a human being when necessary, yet all the while being the conscious heart of God. When the limited identity disappears, you can feel at last a heart of wholeness. You can feel the truth of the love you are and allow real love to guide you and live you. The ego might see this as giving its will over, but the heart simply sees the return to wholeness. the remembrance of all that you are. It is a joyous celebration, rejoicing in the transformation that is taking place here and now, eliminating anything that is out of alignment with truth and love. One of the most powerful things you can do for yourself is to believe that you are worthy of receiving good things, including miracles and divine assistance. New energy is coming to you with opportunities and blessings. Release your fear, doubts, and trauma, and allow yourself to believe again. Allow yourself to evolve. So take a few deep breaths as we visualize a glowing, bright light beneath the ground, right below you. The light intensifies, and you can feel that it is here for you. Take a moment and connect with this light. It's getting brighter now. So bright white, it's almost blue. You can feel this light instantly as it moves up into your body, into the tip of your toes, traveling through the soles of your feet. This light is moving up the legs and has reached the root chakra. Feel this light cleansing and clearing any stagnant energy it touches, rejuvenating and revitalizing every cell, moving up the spinal column into the sacrum, into the solar plexus, reaching up to the heart, the throat chakra, spreading up into the third eye, and all the way up to the crown of your head, eventually reaching out to every cell of your body. This light carries vital information for healing and transmuting any energetic blockages that might still remain. Feel this light move up and through you as you surrender completely to the truth that you are pure love and nothing else. Once you surrender fully to this truth, the crown chakra begins to spin and open like a portal. The light begins to shine up and out of you now, beaming straight up into the crystal above your head inside your personal pyramid. The whole pyramid begins to light up and come online as a spotlight emerges, shining straight up through the tip of the pyramid, amplifying the love light frequency further than the eye can see, far out into the universe, and connecting you to the divine all-creator source. You are fully connected now. You are fully open to send and receive communications with Source. Take a moment to set your intention. Think about what you desire above all else and allow yourself to feel the euphoria and exhilaration that it is to receive and to be you. Take this moment to focus on what you want most and allow yourself to feel what it feels like to receive such an incredible gift. As David prepares to come in and finish the meditation.
So let us now take 3 deep breaths slowly together. Going deeper. Tuning into the inner wisdom of the physical vessel. And on the 3rd breath, a great light surrounds you. And you realize you're once again in your pyramid of light. The construct for great healing, growth, and cleansing. You feel a readiness now more than ever before in your life to let go of so many half-truths, energies that have held you back from becoming your true master now. The master of your inner world. You are ready to let go of all the things not serving you now. One of these half-truths is that the soul is here on earth to learn. This is only partially correct. Your soul came here to experience. And through these experiences, the facilitation of great learning can take place. You now feel open to these great wisdoms as we go deeper into the chakras. In your great pyramid of light, a giant quartz crystal hangs from the ceiling, from the top, from the tip, down to about 40 feet before the floor. And in the center is a great crystal table. Around the table are several chairs. And you take a seat at one of these chairs now. Archangel Michael is also seated with you. He invites you to go deeper and close your eyes, reaching depths of energy that you've never felt before. Let us bathe in these words and go deeper still. We bring our awareness once again to the root chakra. An energy center that grounds the physical self to the life force energy of Earth. It gives great stability, for you must honor and maintain the physical body at this time while reaching for the stars, so to speak. When the chakra is in balance, vitality, courage, and self-confidence will step forward. Now, with the help of Archangel Michael and your guides, we will release old survival and scarcity issues and tap into the treasure chest of abundance. So take a deep breath in now, and as you do, say to yourself quietly over and over, I live, I live, I live. state to yourself, I am now accessing and integrating the power of unity, the power of oneness, and my connection with Mother Earth and all abundance. See the light around your root chakra glowing. See it begin to spin faster and faster, becoming lighter and brighter. It now bursts into a radiant sun, and a shaft of light moves from the first chakra up into the second chakra, the sacral chakra just below the navel. As it does, state to yourself, I am one with the divine creator source. I am one with the divine creator source. Bring our awareness to the sacral chakra now, the seat of the physical and emotional self. You feel Archangel Michael's presence, who states that you are no longer plagued by self-doubt, addictions, sexual issues. You are now attuned to the wisdom of your soul mind instead of the ego mind. Now all of your old self-limiting thought patterns of the subconscious mind have been replaced with self-confidence and emotional stability. You are now ready to take back your personal power. You are now ready to be joy, to be peace and prosperity. Fear and limitation are simply a thing of the past. You will start to feel even unfamiliar with these words. So as we take a deep breath in now, say to yourself, I feel, I feel, I feel. Say to yourself, I am now accessing and integrating the power of passion with spirit as my director. My desire is to create joy, peace, and prosperity, to enjoy this and to share it with others. As you take another deep breath, see this great chakra center as a sphere of light. It begins once again to spin faster and faster, becoming lighter and brighter. Once again it bursts into that radiant sun, and a shaft of Christed white light moves up from the second chakra to the third, to the solar plexus. Say to yourself now, I am whole and complete within myself. I am whole and complete within myself. We bring our awareness to the solar plexus chakra now, the seat of the physical mental self. This chakra now begins to spin in harmony. No more discordant energies may remain. You feel your self-esteem, your confidence returning. Knowledge moves deeper into wisdom. Clarity of thought is your regular place. You now regain self-control, becoming master of your desires. You learn to set boundaries and honor the boundaries of others as you draw forth energy from the universal source of life substance and your own God seed atom, your mighty I Am presence. No longer do you tap into the energies of those around you for this great gift. Everything comes from within. The activation of your solar power center, the solar plexus, the heart, the throat, and the thymus begins now at this point. So take a deep breath in, and as you do, say to yourself quietly, I will. I will. I will. State to yourself further, I am now accessing my personal power center, and I take control of my emotions. I am the master of my desires. I set clearly defined boundaries where needed. As you breathe deeper still, the third chakra becomes a great sphere of light, spins faster and faster. Lighter and brighter it becomes, bursting into that radiant sun. And as a great shaft of light moves up from this chakra to the fourth chakra, the heart, say to yourself quietly, I am the power to create. I am the power to create. I am the power to create. Bring our awareness now to the heart chakra, the gateway to the higher chakras. You now connect to your fifth dimensional sacred triad, the fifth dimensional oversoul self. You feel the energies balancing the heart, mind, emotions. The life and love force energy centers of the body are now becoming aligned. You now know only unconditional love and the unconditional love force of your God seed atom. You now swiftly release all energies and thought patterns which manifest jealousy, envy, selfishness, guilt, or feelings of unworthiness. It is now time to ignite the threefold flame of divine will, wisdom, and love. Now you will begin to develop a compassionate nature and a oneness with life and all things. So take a deep, deep breath in and say to yourself quietly, I love. I love. I love. Speak into the core of your being. I now activate my emotional and my solar power life force. I receive and project only love light energy. I open my heart to the divine flow of spirit. The heart chakra begins to spin faster and faster, brighter and lighter. Bursting forth as another radiant sun. Another great column of light moves up from the heart chakra to the fifth chakra, the throat chakra. And as it does, you say to yourself, I am universal love. I am universal love. I am universal love. Bring your awareness now to the throat chakra, the great energy center connected to the astral and emotional plane, or mental and causal plane. The great ascension process needs a mastering of the physical plane and the astral plane, the mental plane, and eventually reaching up to the fifth dimension, which is our divine blueprint goal for this round of ascension at this time on Earth. Communication and the power of the spoken word, one of the most important tools given to you on the physical plane. You now begin to use the language of love, light, and soul talk. You will always only speak your highest truth. You will be expressive and creative in speech, as well as in the written word. You will now become proficient in manifesting your vision for the future. So take a deep breath in now and speak to yourself the words, I speak. I speak. I speak. State to yourself with great intention, I am now accessing my willpower center through the power of communication and self-expression. I will speak my truth with integrity and discernment. See the throat chakra spin faster and faster, get lighter and brighter, bursting into that radiant sun, triggering a shaft of light, moving from the 4th chakra to the 5th chakra, the 3rd eye. And as it does, you say to yourself, I am perfect expression. I am perfect expression. I am perfect expression. Feeling the presence of Archangel Michael next to you, we now activate the 3rd eye chakra, the energy center that opens the door to the inner senses. It is now re-establishing the connection between you and your unconscious self. Now with your higher self as the pure cosmic light substance of the God mind. It enters and activates your God consciousness, the inner essence of you. Now you will move through the whispers of intuition into a knowing, the one voice, that you are being guided and inspired by Spirit at all times. New knowledge, creative ideas, and inspiration from the higher mental and intuitive planes are now accessible to you. You clear all distortions. No longer do you fear the seemingly dark energies or thought forms that float into your consciousness. Love is the dynamic, cohesive force of creation, and now love light is shined through and shined upon any misqualified thoughts. You transmute all discordant energies now. So take a deep breath in, and as you do, say to yourself, I see. I see. I see. State to yourself, I am now accessing the power of my intuitive mind. I have clear insight and I listen attentively as I tap into my inner wisdom and the wisdom of my higher self. See the 3rd eye chakra spin faster and faster, becoming lighter and brighter, bursting into that radiant sun, triggering that shaft of light from the 6th to the 7th chakra, the crown chakra. And as it does, say to yourself, I am a perfect instrument of clarity and wisdom. I am a perfect instrument of clarity and wisdom. I am a perfect instrument of clarity and wisdom. We now bring our awareness to the crown chakra. The crown chakra is now activated. Column of light is now opened in preparation for the integration of the many levels of your oversoul and higher self. Gradually, as you progress deeper now, the wisdom, the gifts and treasures stored within your sacred triad, which reside in the 5th dimension, become available to you now. You have demonstrated that you are ready to live and radiate the love light truth of creation. And you'll now be infused with an ever-increasing flow of the attributes, qualities, and virtues of the 12 rays of God consciousness. So take your deepest breath yet, and as you do, say to yourself, I am, I am, I am. Say to yourself now, I am now accessing my spiritual power and the connection to my divine God seed atom. I know it is the center of enlightenment, inspiration, and wisdom. See the crown chakra spin faster and faster still. Make it lighter and brighter. See the burst of the radiant sun. And see once again the great shaft of light moving from the crown to the soul star chakra, about 6 to 8 inches above the crown of your head. State to yourself now, I connect to, and I am in alignment with my rainbow bridge to unity consciousness. I hereby transmute all misqualified energies as I move beyond the law of karma and into a state of grace. Envision the column of light that connects you to your God seed atom growing wider and wider until it forms a lotus blossom on the crown of your head. See it clearing all the distortions and static away from your divine connection with spirit, so that the frequency patterns of divine light, divine will, and divine wisdom may flow freely to you now. These come via the great rays from our Father, Mother God, and from you out into the world. Say to yourself finally now, I am one with the divine source. I am one with the divine source. I am one with the divine source. As you breathe deeply 3 times, make 3 final chants on each out breath, chanting Om quietly to yourself. As you do, feel it light up every cell in your very being. So let us take 30 seconds to integrate the activations of these energies. Let us remove all doubt, all fear. Let us become the knowing that we truly are. So, family of light, let us start to come back. Archangel Michael offers you a wave, knowing that you can call upon him anytime, visit the Pyramid of Light anytime, but you feel yourself leaving the Pyramid of Light now, becoming like a memory, fading. And you become more aware of the physical vessel, the physical body, the environment that you're in, wherever you're sitting or lying or standing. We're now back on the earth plane. Let us count from 5 to 0, 0 being most awake. 5, feeling back in the physical body. 4, feeling connected. 3, moving toes and ankles, rolling your wrists. 2, just moving the torso, moving the head from side to side. 1, about to be fully awake. And 0, whenever you're ready, just bring your eyes open. Come back feeling fully cleansed and activated, connected to God. Om Dat Sat Om. Well, join us, guys, when you're ready. There's no rush, just come back. Thank you, all of you, for participating tonight. A very important meditation, much needed on the earth plane. Come back into that meditation multiple times over the next few days if you feel called to do so. If you didn't get all the wording right, don't worry, it doesn't matter. You can watch it back and get it again.
Well, I almost wasn't ready to come out of the meditation. It's just very deep and powerful energies, and we have certainly been feeling it. Mm-hmm. And when things do get very chaotic and intense, self-love is so important. And we've just been taking baths and sleeping in and
a lot of sleep, yeah.
Having good food and stretching and just really taking care of ourselves through all of this. So if that means that, you don't pick up stressful conversations or phone calls or, we're trying to clear the plate with everyone's stuff and really just focusing on yourself and focusing on going inward and, doing what you need, because that's what everybody's mission is, right? We all need to be taking that accountability and doing the work and making those changes and doing the healing, because that is what eventually changes everything. It changes the big picture. The way we see ourselves, we change the way we see ourselves, and we change that outward projection of those emotions onto everybody else. So we become that safe place, that center. We become able to hold space for everybody.
And revisit that pyramid of light anytime you like. Next week, we're going to be working probably with the soul pyramid in a little exercise, which is something a little bit different. Again, one of Archangel Michael's teachings. So tune in next Tuesday for that. But yeah, you may feel lots of different things right now. Whatever is your feeling is right for you, as we always say. It's your individual journey. And as individually activated, we become a collective activated, which is why we are here. Quite common as you connect the soul self to the physical body, you may feel unmotivated in your everyday life to do everyday mundane tasks, maybe in your work that you have been doing, things that you were excited about become not necessarily as appealing. You may want to be less in groups, many things. You may feel the opposite of what I just said. So whatever is right for you is right. But these are all very natural. Typically, as you connect the rainbow bridge up, and you become more one with the physical body, like we're all doing, you will experience more of a feeling of surreality. Reality feels strange. You go out into the matrix and it feels weird. Your most normal everyday things become different because you're no longer accessing your mental body to create security, stability, and familiarity, you're actually using a different mind, if that's accurate, the best way I can kind of describe it. So you will see and feel and desire differently. In fact, you'll probably feel a strong desire to serve other people, and that's fine.
Yeah, I was just thinking, as star seeds, going out into the matrix, I think a lot of us do feel resistance at times. So, just recognizing that we can really be that love, and we can really change energy when we walk into a room. And, we've even been told when we go to places and we talk to people, they're like, oh yeah, something's different about you guys. They can't really put their finger on it, but they know something is different. And we know we impact people because when we go back to places, people recognize us and they remember us from last time, and they remember our energy. And I think, we're always just trying to give where we can, give to self, obviously, so that your cup is always full, and then you can give the excess and just really be there, because people do need support. People do need that example, and there's a lot of people out there who aren't aware. They're not aware of these energies. They're not aware of the ascension, of the transition, and they're just getting pushed and pulled, and everything's coming up for all of us. So just remember to just speak your truth and shed that awareness and shed that light. And we get such wonderful comments. We get just a beautiful energy exchange. When we put our energy out there in these meditations and this call for the family of light to come together, it really is an energetic exchange with the comments. We get donations, we get people following us and wanting to join our mailing list and wanting to be on this journey with us. And our journey is not the right way, and everybody's different, but we can just come together and be in this space together where we can all learn and help each other and teach each other. So Alicia's in the house.
How's the Calgary to Edmonton highway?
Oh my goodness.
I saw that post today. Oh my god.
No, she's right though. With the purging, and it's all coming up for us to just be aware, so we know what triggers us, so we know where we can do the work. And I sound like a broken record, because how many times have we repeated this very thing, but sometimes that's life, right? Like you get hammered and hammered with the same lesson until it just clicks. Until you get it.
And the work that we're doing now, I feel directed to share, is like I said in the meditation, we have been called to do this at this time. Across the ages, there seems to be a sort of a translucent but recurring theme, and that's that there have been controlling elements since humanity fell into the decline, really right around Atlantis and maybe right on Atlantis, and then as it fell several times, as duality really came into Earth, there have been the controlling dark forces behind the scenes, but then there have been groups of people who, as the decline went quite quickly, have come to help humanity step back into the light. Now, you may call them the Ascended Masters. There have been lots of mystery groups like the Essenes and the Mystics, and many, many, many variations of these. Now, they have come, and if you listen to some of their teachings, there's a very leveled, like a staircase, process of initiation. But this time, as we're here on Earth, we don't have to go through the mystery school type initiations to get to the activation of the Rainbow Bridge. There's lots of things happening, and they have come before us, so we don't have to do that. This is my belief.
You mean we have come before us?
So we have come before us, yeah. So
we're at that place now.
So now we've come to do work like this to help each other activate. And it's important that you take your time to do it and not rush into anything, continually asking your higher self. Thank you, Alison, for that donation. Continually asking your higher self to see if it's okay to do a meditation like this tonight and to listen for an answer. Maybe the answer is not quite yet, because as we start to open that crown and connection to the soul star chakra, and our abilities really start to come online, we're kind of like 2-year-olds with a gun. And we are, because these powerful things that happen, they're going to start to happen real quick. And unless we take our time to activate and cleanse and clear, you suddenly will get access to other people's thoughts. You'll be able to instantly manifest stuff. And the higher realms are very aware of this, and they're not concerned about it. But they're very concerned about us doing it too quickly. So just take your time, go through these clearings, do the meditations multiple times if you feel like it. And if you feel like you want to share it with other people, please do that. But this work that we're doing as a family of light is very, very important now. And like I said, it's time to stop poking at your ascension and don't take it seriously. Lightly, with lightness of being, but seriously. And that's why we just love doing these sessions with you.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we're all in this space and this place where we're in it together, and we are here to help each other. Mm-hmm. And like I said earlier, it doesn't matter what you believe or what you believe in or who you want to vote for. None of that stuff matters. The differences, the duality, it doesn't matter. We are souls. We are light workers. We're here to shine, and we're here to bring everybody together despite all of those differences. So as much as we can shed that identity, as much as we can shed the attachments to all the little things and be able to recognize that all that attachment is to the control and the way that we need to do things and the specifics of right and wrong and good and bad, and it's all just ego. All that duality is just ego. The only thing that is of any significance is love, unconditional love, being love, choosing love, and light, information, speaking truth, and just standing in truth and standing in love. That's all that matters. Just shed the rest, let it go, surrender, whatever you got to do. That's what this eclipse is pushing us to do, pushing us out of our comfort zone, triggering us like there's no tomorrow, feeling all the feels so that we can simply move into awareness and let it go.
Yeah, beautiful. Well said. Jump on our mailing list, guys, if you want to keep up to date with the meditations on the screen here. sunflowerlifedk@gmail.com.
Yeah, we have almost 200 people on our mailing list now. So the day of, you get an email with the link. Says a little description about the meditation. The next meditation we said we're going to be doing next Tuesday, so be sure to get on the mailing list. We also are posting a lot more on our social media, on our Instagram at _sunflower_life. Give us a follow on Instagram. We've been doing tons of reels. We always have our meditation schedule. You can find all kinds of information. The link is in the bio.
Yeah, it'll be in there.
Yeah.
And this meditation will be up on Above and Beyond Duality for about 3 or 4 days. Okay. And then it will be live forever on the Sunflower Life official channel. I may well put a post up when it goes back onto Sunflower Life. So watch out for that. But yeah, join our mailing list, guys. Join our social media. Fire us an email anytime. Get in touch with us. Even just to share with us what you're going through. Sometimes it's good just to get it out. And we can't promise to get back to every single email. We get many messages, but we'll do our best to connect with you if we can. But yeah, lots of exciting things coming. Website's coming along really, really fast. And we've got some great deeper teachings that are going to be on there. Some courses and all kinds of really powerful stuff. So stay tuned with us. We're blessed that you're here with us on this journey. We're just two human beings sharing what we think we know and what we experience. And we're
two
just
souls having a human experience.
We are,
really.
Yeah, we're just the same as you. No better, no worse. And
No, but that really just stuck with me what you said. Just getting the energy out. And so if there's feelings and emotions, like cry it out, let it out, yell it out, call someone, talk through it. Don't hold on to that stagnant energy anymore. We just need to let it go, let it flow. We talked about it. Emotion, energy in motion needs to constantly move through us. So, we're shedding, we're different, we're new, we're on the other side of the eclipse. So, I don't know about you, but I feel better.
Yeah. So with that, I think we're going to wrap up, guys. Thank you for being here with us. Thank you for your presence and attendance. So needed, and it matters so much to us. You're with us, and we couldn't do it without you. Wouldn't want to. And we wish you a powerful few days until next Tuesday. Don't forget to bring your candle and your apple next week. Very important. It will become clear closer to the time. We're going to be leveling up with our powers of focus. So stick around for that one. And towards the light. Oh my God. No, I'm good. Trying to force feed me. Maybe I'm too skinny.
Towards the light we go.
All right, guys. Lots of love. We'll see you in about 7 days. See ya.